Um, yeah, funniest things I did. So this is a list of the funniest things I did, and some things that maybe aren't the funniest, but also I'm just remembering now. So first one is I was whiffing on a farm once, and I brought everyone into or we were all in the kitchen, but I brought everyone together and showed them this PowerPoint I'd made for a science class in high school, where I was talking about the impacts of GMO corn. Um, and it was like I was relatively new there and like hadn't really established like what my sense of humor was, so everyone kind of took it pretty seriously and like stopped talking and were like paying attention and then like gave some like serious comments on it afterwards. Um, Another one, this is the one that I always sort of think of as the single funniest thing, was I was at a party, and I was in high school. I was, I think, a sophomore at the time. Um, and yeah, I was definitely a sophomore. And there was seniors there, and like at my school, that was kind of like a big deal if there were seniors at the party, and it was like a sophomore kid's house, which it was in this scenario, and there was like it got way out of control. I mean, there was just like way too many people there, and the cops will bust up parties where I'm from, so the host started trying to kick people out, and then the people didn't want to leave because he was just trying to kick like not everyone out, but kick the seniors out, and the seniors didn't want to leave. So it was like really tense and awkward because this he was sort of I remember it. He was like, "I'm standing like in my own living room telling you to leave, and you're refusing to leave," or something like that. It got very, very dramatic. Um, and I got up on this chair, and so it must have been 2009. I stood up on a chair, and I was like, "Everyone, wait, wait, wait!" I got everyone's attention. I got everyone there, and I was like, "Wait," and I was just like, "Wait," and I was like, "So Al Gore didn't win the election," um, and then another example was I I had written this performance piece where I was like, it's it's back on my channel somewhere. I don't know what it's titled, but it's like one of the first videos on this channel. Maybe after all the Plotagons, it's one of the ones there. Um, but it's like a long monologue which I lip sync um, for like 10 minutes, and it's like pretty kind of serious, kind of like dramatic, and you know is talking about like technology and like human emotion and um, in this sort of narrative. And I was DJing a freshman dance, and I had this track saved on my computer, the lip syncing track. So I was playing music, whatever, and then I just put that on, and then I got out there and I just started doing it. And yeah, they were all really mad, and but there was this one girl who's just like, "Can you please play music again?" Like, she was so upset, like really upset by this happening. Um, I just thought that was funny that like her personally was making a point to say something about it. Um, God, there's got to be. This is more just like socially wrong things that I've done, not necessarily the funniest ones. Because like now I'm just thinking of other like socially incorrect things I've done, which like weren't necessarily funny at all. You know what was really funny was when I was in seventh grade, we had a teacher who. Oh, okay. Now I know I remember this story. Okay, so two stories from this class. The first is with the regular teacher for our class. We were on the first floor, so we could open the window up and jump out the window, and the we were on ground level, and we used to like just open the window and we would just go out the window and then come and then come back. I don't know why it's so funny. I guess just the idea that the teacher would see us come back into class without seeing us having left, like he'd have to let us in through the door when we never went out. But it kind of grew, like it was just a couple of us doing it, and then like more kids like got in on it because they realized that the teacher just never noticed, and then he finally caught someone. And the window was in plain view. He just wasn't like, it just wasn't on his radar. He was kind of older. And it was this like very like shy Asian girl who like didn't really talk in class, and like she's like halfway out the window. And he was just like the response was so funny. He's just like, don't do that. Like, not even making a big deal out of it, just like, don't do that. It's just so fucking funny. Um, and then, so speaking of oblivious, we would have, usually it was people from the girls' basketball team of the college that would come and substitute, but then once, or a few times, we had this woman who was like this small, like maybe she was like in her late 40s, like some obscure sort of age, and she was so oblivious. Like I would just scream, like we would just all be yelling and she would do nothing, and you would swear and she would do nothing, and I was just like screaming, like not at her but just like saying like all the bad words I could think of, just like like yelling them, like, and she just like wasn't doing anything about it. Like it was like I don't know. It was just really funny. Cause like it was like playing the penis game, and I was just like yelling penis, I guess. I was probably yelling like cunt and other things too, and she just like, I would hide in the closet sometimes too, wink wink. Um, like for like a whole class. That would just go. It's pretty dumb. um, wow, a lot of school memories. There's a lot of funny shit that happened. I should really plan my videos at some point. On some Sungwon shit. What did I do that was funny? What have I done that was funny? I don't remember. Maybe I'll think of some things and I'll make a part 2. Um, yeah, because I'm sure I did some shit when I was like a little kid also. Yeah, I know there's a lot of good stuff for this list, so I'll have to think about it. Oh, okay. Thank you guys.